Hey guys, Nico here, and for today's video, I will be sharing with you my 10-year-old cousin's journey to GMKC. So this is his first time joining any kind of Gunpla competition, but he's always been a big fan of the Gundam shows, the anime, and I think he knows more about the Gundam lore than I do. And he's got building experience under his belt. He's got a couple of HG kits, entry grade kits, and like 1 or 2 master grade. So he knows a little bit about building Gunpla. And of course, he watches my channel. So yeah, but this time, he always wanted to join before the GBWC and GMKC, but he always misses the deadline, either because of school or we just forgot about it. But this year, we really decided that, okay, every weekend, he comes over to our house just to paint, to build, to learn how to airbrush and things like that. And thankfully, we managed to finish just in time, and he's able to join GMKC this year. So before we got started on his actual entry, I decided that we have to do a practice kit. So I got him an entry grade new Gundam to practice his airbrushing skills, his decal application, his panel lining, and of course the simple and basic process of cleaning up the nub marks and removing the mold lines. And so yeah, this EG new Gundam is his first ever airbrush kit, first time applying decals, applying panel lines, airbrushing. So yeah, I think it turned out really well for a beginner. And so right after doing that, we got started immediately on his entry, which is the MG Eclipse Gundam. So for this one, I wasn't able to film the building process because he built it at home. So anyways, I let him make all of the decisions when it comes to his entry. Like, I let him choose what Gunpla kit to use, and then for the color scheme, I asked him what he wanted. I let him go on Pinterest and look for color schemes. And then for the gimmick, because I wanted to have a gimmick for his entry, like I already saw that he can airbrush perfectly well. Like, he can just do a perfect stock color looking entry, but I wanted him to have a gimmick, like either a marble effect, adding patterns, or having just that contrast with the modulation or weathering and things like that. And he chose to do a pattern effect. So we got, I'm not sure what it's called in English, a kulambo. I think maybe a mosquito net is what it's called. So we got that, and then he used it for the patterns on his Eclipse Gundam. And I think it turned out really well. It kind of reminds me of like a mermaid style or theme of Gunpla. So yeah, I think it's really nice, and I actually want to do one for myself just because of how good it looks. So the thing about GMKC is that you are not allowed to use any third-party decals, even if it's also Bandai's decals, because you're only allowed to use the decals or the stickers that comes with the box itself. So for the Eclipse Gundam, I think it comes with stickers, and I did not really want to let him use stickers on this kit because it's so hard to make stickers look good, especially if you're not skilled enough with applying them. Like, the borders are very obvious, and the finish is so different from the painting that unless you flood your kit with a top coat, like a glossy top coat or something like that, it will just look trashy. So not using the stickers, in my opinion, is just the better choice. Which and yeah, I just think it looks very nice even without the stickers. I mean, adding decals of course will elevate this a lot more, but since we have to work with the limitations of the contest, I just simply did not let him apply any decals. And here is the final result. So this is top coated with a gloss varnish, a thin coat of gloss varnish, and I just really like how it turned out. Like, I'm super impressed that my 10-year-old cousin was able to pull off such an advanced looking paint job on his second ever painted model kit. Like, I wasn't this good when I was 10. Like, I did not even know how to hold an airbrush at that age. So yeah, I'm just really proud of this and I can't wait for the awarding next Sunday. I really do think he's got a very high chance of winning. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye!